Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Well, we're beachfront with Priest Insurance, and this is our weekly show we do every Monday afternoon talking about insurance, some aspect of it. And Dan's actually with me here in the truck. It was such a beautiful day that we wanted to showcase the beach, and actually Dan just got done working out, so he hadn't got his suit on yet. But Dan,
Yay.
Property casualty.
Yeah.
Explain that to me.
Well, property insurance is what you would think of as fire insurance or insurance for wind or theft. It insures one of these houses for a covered peril. So we were talking a little bit about what's going on in that market. And so we're not generally going to speak directly about windstorm or whatever. We're just going to talk about property insurance and homeowners insurance.
Okay.
So the past few years, for a variety of reasons, and people that are listening have probably seen it in their rates, those things have gone up a lot. And it's been precipitous. We just got a report, and we were in a meeting the other day kind of talking about the state of the property and casualty market. I know that some of you have heard about some companies that are leaving state, some companies that are taking action to not insure people in some areas, raising deductibles, things of that nature. And that is because they're, again, as an insured or as a retail customer, there's no love lost for insurance companies typically. But when you look at the profit margins and what's going on in this thing called a combined ratio. So a combined ratio is the ratio of losses versus revenue from claims and the expenses of an insurance company versus those revenues. And when you add those together, it gives you an idea of how much money is going out versus how much money is coming in. And at the end of the year last year, while those trends are improving, those ratios are about 110. I've seen them as high as 135%, which means those companies are paying out 35 cents more for every dollar they're taking in, or 10 cents more for every dollar they're taking in. And the state of the industry as a whole is still rough. And that affects things like the ability for a company to get this thing called reinsurance, which is insurance for insurance companies. Those big reinsurers look at that market and they say, just like we would look, or you would think looking at a homeowner's risk that the roof was about to fall off or was in dire need of repair, that wouldn't be a very good risk for you to insure. So the reinsurers look at these property companies and they're thinking, well, they're already losing more money than they're taking in. That's part of the thing that this doesn't look like a really good risk. So the bottom line is, until those markets get straight, you're still going to see, and we're still going to see, upward pressure on rates.
Is it improving though?
It is improving.
Okay.
So
we need to go through a year, maybe 2 years, without any major catastrophes.
we do, and that's exactly what I was fixing to say. Kind of, when you start talking about the future, it's like being the weatherman.
Yeah.
We do, in our conversations the other day, and it was just a group of guys that have been in the industry for a while, both representing different companies. It does look like we're kind of thinking mid next year.
Okay.
Might see some leveling out, with the caveat of, let's not look at many big catastrophes that happens. That includes hailstorms, it includes floods, it includes hurricanes, because that all affects the property market.
Right.
So it's a hard situation for clients because everybody's dollar is getting pressed right now, and wages don't seem to be rising as fast as expenses. And
well, building costs went up too during the pandemic because a lot of people were building because they couldn't go on vacation, and so they built stuff, vacation homes and that, and so we saw it down here where costs went up.
So there is, a litany of reasons what's going on. Litany, that's a good word for today. But there's,
I have to look that one up when I get back.
Everybody knows there's inflation, right? Oh, prices are up, the grocery store's up. But when building costs go up, the cost of a 2x4 goes up. Or if you're talking about auto insurance, the cost of a fender goes up.
Right.
The cost of labor goes up. The cost of getting a part and how long it takes to get a part, how long it takes to get parts to build a house.
Right.
Well, the property market and how that relates to insurance is they're still receiving the premium based on the old prices.
Right.
But now they're paying out losses based on the new prices. So that right there escalates the negativity of that combined ratio.
Right.
And we'll go back to litany, there's more reasons than that, but that is a part of it.
Okay.
Simply a part of it. So hopefully we'll see some changes. Let's get through another year and of a little bit more stability. And you don't really see rates go down a lot because the building cost is not going to go down.
Right.
But maybe we'll see some stabilization.
Cool.
and normal rate increases.
Well, y'all know we do this show every Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock with Priest Insurance. It's Insurance Talk with Priest Insurance. Sometimes we're on the beach, sometimes we're under his house. In the wintertime, a lot of times we're in the studio, but we may drink mimosas out here on the beach one day. Or
I've never been a part of that.
He's trying to get me in his boat, but we're always talking some aspect of
I'm going to leave him on an island.
Yeah, leave me on an island. So make sure you join us every week. You can find us on our social media channels, and you can find us on our Bolivar Live TV. You can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/@BolivarLive, BolivarLiveTV.com, and now on Roku and Amazon Fire, Bolivar Live TV. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live with Dan Priest from Priest Insurance. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye. Priest Insurance Agency has been located in the heart of Lumberton, Texas since 2001. Providing a consultative approach and educating customers on how their insurance works for them throughout the coastal region of Texas. Priest Insurance specializes in the coastal region of Texas, covering home, auto, business, and recreational insurance. With ties to the coastal communities, Dan Priest has had the sand between his toes since 1972, with a home on Bolivar Peninsula in Galveston County. He survived a storm named Ike, but lost his home. With insurance coverage, his family was able to rebuild following the 2008 storm and continues to make memories beachfront. Priest Insurance specializes in the coastal communities, family dwellings, investment property, and business insurance. They've been there. Whether you're looking for or have a family retreat along the Texas coast, investment property, or a business, Priest Insurance would be honored to work with you and your family to make sure you're covered anytime trouble arises. For more information on Priest Insurance and their contact information, please visit their website at www.priestinsuranceenagency.com, or their office is open for phone calls with questions and consultation Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. by calling 409-755-7600. Priest Insurance Agency, working and educating customers, making sure they understand and have the coverage they deserve.